What's good, y'all? Let's talk about President Joe Biden's views on marijuana because I really want to say that we have the go ahead, that signed seal of approval. Biden has been welcoming people who have used marijuana for recreational purposes into the White House for employment. And we already know that makes sense because Kamala Harris admitted on TV that she used the stuff too.
Have you ever smoked?
I have.
Okay. Like in
And
college,
I inhale. I did inhale.
Okay.
So when I heard this story, I was like, yeah, Biden has moved to the dark side.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them!
I was like, I guess he has the high ground now, huh? But not all is as it seems. Certain employees have claimed that the Biden administration told them that weed would be accepted, but then all of a sudden it wasn't accepted and they were just SOL out of the job. Man, that ain't even cool, but we have to give the White House a chance to defend themselves. So the White House press secretary Jen Psaki did respond by tweeting out the NBC News story where it says the Biden administration would not disqualify somebody automatically for past marijuana use. She also said of the hundreds of people hired in the administration, only 5 who have started working at the White House are no longer employed as a result of this policy. Now, what she didn't say was how many people were disqualified from even getting a job in the first place, or how many people were demoted or suspended or otherwise punished as a result of this policy. But she did send an additional statement to the Daily Beast saying, "We worked in coordination with the security service to ensure that more people have the opportunity to serve than would not have had in the past with the same level of recent drug use." So far, the defense is sounding good, but let's review that NBC story that she tweeted out. This was written by Mike Manoli. The Biden administration is issuing new guidelines Friday meant to address the unexpected hurdles it faced as it aimed to quickly fill key White House positions, recreational marijuana use. Though marijuana is legal in a growing number of cities and states, it is still illegal under the federal law and therefore a potential disqualifying factor in obtaining security clearances. Let's just talk about this real quick. Marijuana use is indeed becoming more and more legal in more and more states. We just need to fast track it a little bit by making it legal on a federal level. And as I recall, last year it did pass the House. However, Mitch McConnell wanted to play crop blocker. But it's still illegal on a federal level, so even if President Biden was 100% behind the drug, his hands are kinda tied. So what can he do? The article says that the White House will now, on a case-by-case basis, waive the requirement that potential appointees in the executive office of the president be eligible for top screen clearance. So they ain't changing the rules. They ain't saying you could smoke now. All they're saying is that for some people, they're willing to make an exception. Officials said that the waivers would only be granted to those who have used marijuana on a limited basis. So although personally I just wish Biden would just let anybody smoke and get a job, I think he's pretty comfortable in the hot water that he's in because I don't see this as a real controversy. But let's head on over to the Daily Beast to see what all the hoopla is about. This article was written by Scott Bixby, Asawan Suspang, and Adam Ronsley. Several staffers were informally told by transition officials that some past marijuana use would be overlooked only to be told later that they were being asked to resign. So was this a miscommunication from Biden and his staff, or a miscommunication from the staff to the employees? Or it could have been a case of the guy in charge of screening employees just wanting to be everybody's friend. Just, yeah, come on, yeah, come on. You know, we all know someone like that. So now dozens of White House staffers have been suspended, asked to resign, or placed in a remote work program due to past marijuana use, frustrating staffers who were pleased by the initial indications from the Biden administration that recreational use of cannabis would not be immediately disqualifying for personnel, according to people familiar with the situation. So I really don't know what's so frustrating about the situation. You were led to believe that you wouldn't be immediately disqualified. Okay, to me that tells me that there are some more stipulations. I mean, if some people smoke weed and they good, and you smoke weed and you not good, there might just be a little bit more to it. Ask yourself, how much weed do you smoke? When was the last time you smoked? Are you high right now? Okay, hashtag hash it out. I mean, the policy is even affecting marijuana users who used it in one of the legal states. That means they didn't even break a law. So at first glance, it seems that Biden ain't sticking with the sticky. But then if you think about it, if you smoke weed and it's legal, I'm sure you smoking weed all day, every day. No apologies, we getting high. Sources familiar with the matter also said that a number of young staffers were either put on probation or canned because they revealed past marijuana use in an official document they filled out as a part of a lengthy background check for a position in the Biden White House. Now that was their first mistake. Advice for all the young people: if you want to get a job, you never tell the truth.
How many times have I told you, you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me?
But here's the question. If Kamala Harris could smoke weed in college and she's still fit to be vice president, why can't we all smoke weed and still be fit to do what we gotta do? Make it legal already. Let's talk about it.